Sponsored by Sinclair Heating and Cooling for 24/7 comfort on call.
Well, hello, Brett.
Hey, Chris.
What happened?
I'm just preparing you and everybody. I have a fantastic picture to share with all of you, and I want to hear your response. Are you ready to take a peek? Here we go. I just found this in the WBAY news archive that we have access to, so I'm not sure of the story, but clearly these are bees on this man's face, and he doesn't seem too terribly upset about it, to be real honest. But I thought it was an interesting picture and a great way to introduce the fact that this is National Pollinator Week.
I like this picture better.
This is National Pollinator Week, and we've had so many stories about pollinators. You know what my favorite pollinator story is?
There's been a lot.
That syrphid fly, the bee look-alike, that wasn't really a bee but looks like a bee, and it is a pollinator. Remember that one?
I do not.
I'll send you a link.
Okay, thank you. I know where to find it.
Yes.
Does that help?
At WBAY.com.
I feel like I just failed another one of Brad's famous quizzes.
Okay. So the DNR, the Wisconsin DNR, sends out press releases all the time, and this one came into our mailbox here at WBAY earlier this week, just reminding people that, help how you can with our native pollinators. Your own few simple lawn care habits, one of which is if you're applying pesticides, remember that impacts our pollinators as well. And volunteering and supporting the Endangered Resources Fund. But this was what really sparked my curiosity. Most of Wisconsin pollinators are bees, of which there are 400 native species of bees in Wisconsin, including 20 bumblebee species. I did not know there were that many.
I didn't either.
Along with the bees.
Every single one of them was on that dude's face.
Right. And along with the bees, of course, butterflies, moths, hummingbirds, beetles, and some flies. I did want to draw your attention to this because I found this when I said 400 species of bees.
That's going to be a very big guide, by the way.
Okay, so you might want to check this out. It's from the UW Extension Office, but they show some of the different varieties of bees. Not all of them, but look at the sweat bee. It's green in color. You never would suspect that.
I've heard of sweat bees before, but I wouldn't be able to identify
That's
one.
what they look like, and there's some others here I just want to point out real quickly here, as you'll see in a couple of minutes.
Painful.
But again, it's really interesting. So it's a free resource. Look at that one there, that masked bee. That doesn't really look like a bee.
I felt bad for the squash bee. That's not the name you want.
Right? They're all paranoid. Not my name. That's not me. Okay, so you might want to check it out as a free download. And I would be amiss not to mention that tomorrow is the
You'll have plenty of time to look for bees.
Correct. 9:42 is the exact moment that summer will unfold here in the Northern Hemisphere. It features, of course, the longest day, the shortest night of all of 2025. Take a look at this. Your sunrise at 5:07, the sun directly overhead at 12:53, sunset at 8:50, marking 15 hours, 33 minutes, and 19 seconds of daylight. In contrast to the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice on December 21st.
Why? Why would you do that right now?
To just show you that we have nearly 7 hours more daylight in summer this time of the year than we do in winter.
Why?
It's an interesting fact.
David and I have been tracking every Friday how much daylight is left to gain. It makes us sad that tomorrow it'll be 0.
Actually, you lose once. Oh, yeah, it will be 0 tomorrow, but by 1 second on Saturday, you lose already.
Sad.
It's all downhill, Chris.
Yeah,
it was fun while it lasted.
It really was.
Yeah.
So was this. Thanks, Brad. See you on Monday. Still to come here, a mass